What is up, King Crew? Today you're getting a beautiful shot of Barney. I want to show you a little trick. So I have got this line on here. It's kind of a mono fluorocarbon mix, but you can see it's pretty kinkied up. It's been on this rod for quite a while, most of the winter, because I haven't been out very much. If you try and cast line that's got a lot of memory like that, you don't get very much casting distance out of it. So one of the tricks that I've picked up over the years, especially with mono and stuff after it's been sitting, is that you need to stretch it out, especially if you haven't used it for a while. So what I'm going to do is just tie her to the bumper here, and then pull off some line and just give this a good stretch, and that'll take a bunch of that memory out. Also, it'll kind of expose some weak spots too in your line. So we're just gonna walk off about a good cast here, and then stretch our line out, and then that should help us get quite a bit more casting distance. Particularly, like I said, this stuff's been on here most of the winter. It's just been hanging out in the rack waiting to be used. So we're just going to take a nice little walk before we get to fishing. So here we go. We've walked off way more than a cast, but I'm just going to hold on to my spool, give her a good stretch here. So we're also testing our line, make sure that we don't have any weak spots, because it would break off of that. I want to show you how much stretch is in this. I mean, we are there, it's slack. And the reason I chose this line is because it actually does have this much stretch for this stiff rod. But there's about 6 feet of stretch that I just backed up. We're getting a nice good stretch on it. So then when we're done, you can see already this line, we just stretched it. It'd been on that spool, and I don't know if the GoPro's picking it up, but you can see that it does not have near the amount of memory that it had just when we were peeling it off of the rod. And then we can just hold on and wind up all this slack, keep that nice and straight on our rod, and then we'll be ready to go fishing. So that's just a little trick that I've picked up over the years, and I wanted to share it with everybody else. Help you get just a little more casting distance out of your fluoro and your mono that's been sitting for a while.